My name is Jennifer Gray, and I want to first thank you for taking the time to watch this PowerPoint. This PowerPoint is my digital introduction for my EDS 703 class. And let me start by talking about what is most important to me, and that, of course, is family. I am the youngest of 7 children. I was born and raised in Mississippi to 2 wonderful parents who were both high school dropouts. But education was so important to them that they did go back and get their GED and went on to be very successful. And because of their original struggles, they knew how important education was, so they encouraged all of us to pursue our education. And I am delighted to say that all of us have our bachelor's degree. The majority of us do have our master's degree. But as I said, I am the youngest, and so sometimes they do treat me like I am the baby, but that's okay. I am the proud mother of an 18-year-old who graduated this past May, and you will probably hear me talk a lot about her. Her name is Taylor, and she is majoring in nursing. And she actually encouraged me to go back this summer to pursue my EDS. So let me talk about my education for just a minute. I am an alum of the University of North Alabama. I enrolled here many years ago as a freshman and earned my bachelor's degree in professional biology and chemistry. After a couple of years, I decided that research was just not where my heart was leading me, and I decided to come back to the university and obtain my master's in biological education along with educational leadership. And I will have to say that is probably the best thing that I could have done, is follow what God was telling me to do and what my heart was telling me to do, because I have truly enjoyed my career over the years. Talking about my career, I actually got my start at Bradshaw High School with Florence City Schools. I started out as a biology teacher and anatomy teacher. From there, after I earned my administrative certification, I moved into administration at Bradshaw. I was over curriculum until the consolidation happened between Bradshaw and Coffee. And at that time, I became assistant at Florence High School. After the first year, after the consolidation, I became the co-principal of Florence High School and stayed there for a couple of years before I decided to move on to Deshler High School, where I was the principal for many years, approximately 6, I believe. And while I was there, I was able to learn a lot administratively, because it was a smaller school, so I was able to spread my knowledge out a little bit from there. But also while I was there, I became athletic director, which allowed me to see a different side of administration, which I had not been able to see. Staying there, I actually went back to the classroom for a while, because after being an administrator for 13 years, I just needed a break. But almost 5 years ago now, I decided to move back into administration, and that led me to Sparkman High School, which is where I am now. For those of you who do not know, Sparkman High School is the 5th largest high school in the state. We house 10th through 12th grade in my building, but the 9th grade students are right next door. So we service about 2,400 students at a time. While I have been at Sparkman, I have been the discipline coordinator for 2 years, and I changed and became a curriculum coordinator. So I did that for a while. This year, along with starting my EDS, I took on a new challenge, and that was that one of being the athletic director at Sparkman High School. And of course, because we're the 5th largest high school in the state, we also have one of the largest athletic departments in the state of Alabama. So I will say that my athletes and my coaches do keep me on my toes and keep me busy at all times. I am also the facilitator facilities coordinator, and we are involved in a $22 million renovation project. So between that, the construction, and between my athletics, it does keep me very, very busy. But I will have to say I'm very happy that my daughter encouraged me to go back to school. I started in the summer on my EDS, so I think this is my third semester, and I have enjoyed every class that I've had. It has really helped me to get back to what I love, and that is helping students and being able to learn new techniques, new skills that will help move them forward. And I'm looking forward to this class because we have actually introduced Chromebooks this year to our students, and we're in the process of rolling that out to eventually become a one-to-one school. So I do look forward to this class, and I thank you again for listening.